Hey y'all, I'm Alicia. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to tell y'all all about my Invisalign. So, I want to tell you guys all about my Invisalign journey, and actually, this journey is a long time coming, okay? This journey is a journey I'm more than happy to be on, and this journey is one that has helped me tremendously in so many ways, okay? So let's just get right into it. As you saw in the title, I had a baby tooth for 28 years, okay? I mentioned this in my 6 fun facts about me video. Check out that video to see all about that. But I had a baby tooth for 28 years. And out of nowhere, out of the clear blue sky, I'm trying to be healthy, get right, get tight. I'm eating the salad. And my baby tooth came out. Yeah, y'all don't understand the level of sadness, okay? Y'all don't understand the level of confusion. Y'all don't understand the level of like freaking out I was going through at that time, okay? I'm eating a salad, tearing it up. You know, I like croutons, so I'm thinking, you know, it's a crouton. Then I felt something like, wait a minute, man. That ain't a crouton.
That ain't a crouton.
It was my baby too. Ooh, child, it was traumatic. I could not believe that my baby tooth just after 28 years of us being together, you just want to go up and leave me like that. After 28 years. Anyway, so basically what happened is, as my dentist has told me for so many years and many dental professionals that I've seen, it is common for right here, I believe they're your canines. Sometimes people have baby teeth and they do not have adult teeth to come down and replace it when the baby tooth falls out. So some people, when the baby tooth falls out, they just have those spaces, but some people never lose the baby tooth. If the baby tooth is in there good enough, you know, it hold on. And mine was holding on for 28 years, so I'm like, bet we good, you ain't going nowhere. Like, I always knew it was a baby tooth. I always knew I didn't have another tooth that was going to come down and replace it, but I don't know why I never thought it was, like, I never thought it was falling out after 28 years. I'm thinking it's a permanent tooth. Like, I'm like, it's permanent now. So I never really worried about it. And when I was a teenager, I had braces. So my teeth done shifted, wrenched around, wrenched back. I had braces. And then after my braces, I had a retainer. I took my retainer out and lost it a lot. Like, I was in high school, okay? And this is a whole nother story, but I really don't think they should be out here giving braces to young adults because we got a lot going on. We in high school. We not keeping up with everything we need to be doing. We not flossing 70 times a day. We not keeping our retainers. Child, I lost my retainer at lunch so many times by leaving it on my tray wrapped up in a napkin. And then got to come back to lunch before they throw out the trash to try to find the retainer, because if you tell your mama you done lost your retainer again, you know what's going to happen. So I just lost my retainer so many times to the point where my mom was over it, I was over it, and I just never wore a retainer again. So my teeth went back to how they were. The top where I had the baby tooth, this front tooth was always like, it was kind of crooked. Like, it was on a little gangster lean. Like, it wasn't like crooked. It was just like, eh. Also, another fun fact about me, I played basketball for many, many, many years, and I chipped my tooth playing basketball because one of my teammates who ain't never know the plays, girl, you know who you are, no shade, but you know you ain't never know the plays. She ain't never know the plays. So she was supposed to be all the way on the other side of the court. We were in a straight line. You were supposed to be all 3 people away, all the way on the other side of the court. I'm supposed to run to that other side of the court. Child, I turned around. Like, bop, like, bop. Turn around, she was right there. Smack right into each other. I chipped my tooth, and I had a little cut in whichever one of these eyebrows, I don't remember. So from there, I had a chip in my tooth, and this tooth was already on a little baby gangster lean. So, you know, it wasn't like, the thing about when you have dental issues, you look back on before you had the dental issues, like, my teeth were nice, like, them teeth was good. They was working for me, okay? I used to smile all the time, like how y'all see me now? I used to smile all the time. See, guys, I used to smile all the time, grinning ear to ear, and that all changed. Because I talk a lot, I'm a happy person. I'm always yakking. Like, it was not out the norm for me to laugh and smile and just be myself. Once I lost that baby tooth, it, like, I never realized until I got my Invisalign how much that changed me. Because, like, I didn't smile like that. Like, I would try to talk so that you couldn't see my teeth, which was hard, like, because I talk a lot. I had a big mouth on. Like, I can't help it. And it's hard for me to even show you how I used to talk because of the Invisalign and me, like, being used to smiling more now. But the way I used to try to talk so that you wouldn't see my teeth, and just, I wouldn't say I was shy or I didn't have confidence, because you know, like, that you know, I've always been confident. I've never really been shy, but it was just something that I was always conscious of. It was always in the back of my head. And then when it came time to take pictures, now, first of all, you know, I put the fly in front of fly and free, so your girl slays, and no, I gotta get this on footage. You got the camera, got the pose, got the click, clack, yeah. So I have loved pictures since the beginning of time. Like, digital cameras, I used to have them in my purse all the time, at the club, at school, wherever I was at in class, okay? When it was disposable cameras, I used to be in high school walking around with my disposable camera in my backpack, in my purse. I love pictures. I love cameras. I've always taken so many pictures. So when this happened once again, and pictures, I had to master the no smile because of my teeth. As you can see, the slate must go on. I was killing y'all, but no teeth were shown. Kissy face, fake smile, whatever I had to do. So what ended up happening? Okay, let's take it back because I'm going to skip some things. What ended up happening was the baby tooth fell out. I was freaking out. I didn't have insurance at the time because that was around the time I was acting and modeling, and that's a whole nother story. But healthcare in this country is a little difficult. Anyway, I didn't have insurance at the time, so I'm like, what am I gonna do? Like, I didn't even know what my options were. Okay, so I started researching. I started going, you know, trying to consult with different dentists and, you know, Googling and all types of stuff. And what most people were saying was that the space was too small for an implant. Now, some other dentists were saying, oh, you can get a bridge and all this other stuff. Obviously, there's things like veneers, which are expensive to sell. Veneers out, you know what I mean? But that wasn't in the budget, so I knew veneers weren't an option. As for the bridge, as I talked to more dental professionals, they were like, you never want to get a bridge on healthy teeth, like across all these teeth, when all these teeth are perfectly fine. Like, the only issue is that one space. So I'm like, oh boy. And on top of that, for me, I'm like, it's in the front. Now, I don't need the tooth in the front looking like a whole nother tooth from a whole nother generation. Like, it got the flow, it got the blend, it got the look, it got the give life, okay? So that's another thing that I was like, oh my goodness, what are we gonna do? So when the tooth fell out, I'm consulting with different dentists. I'm not getting the answers that I want. I'm kind of still nervous. I don't have insurance. I don't know what to do. Then one dentist said, you know, we can do what's called a flipper. Y'all, let me tell you about this flipper. So the flipper was like a couple $100, like one something, maybe two something. They take an impression and they make like a little fake tooth, basically. It's like, if you've ever seen dentures, how it looks like the gums and then the teeth, but it only is for a small section. Now, if sometimes people who are missing partial teeth, a couple of teeth, they'll give them a little partial denture, I guess you can say. So this was like that, but it's a flipper because of one tooth. You flip it in and out or whatever. Y'all, This flipper was cool, but like in the front, like it had the fake gum, but it rested on top of my gum. So it's like if I really smiled too hard, you could see it. Once again, this is like not, this ain't a tooth in the back of the back. This tooth, the second tooth from the front, just like, so this was, like I said, it was something I was like very always in my head conscious of. So I convinced myself to get this flipper. I said, this is going to be great. I had a lot going on. Okay. It was my sorority 100th, okay, anniversary. So it was a lot going on. I was like, I need my flipper, baby. My line sister was getting married. I was like, I can't be out here missing a tooth and about to have all these photo ops. Like, so I got the flipper and I felt a little better about it. Like I would wear it out socially. You obviously can't wear it when you eat because it's not permanent. You don't want to die and choke on it. So you have to take it out. Now I told y'all about my retainer, right? My line sister's bridal shower. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was my line sister's bridal shower. And I believe I took it out to eat. And I haven't seen it since. I have not seen that thing since. I think I wrapped it up next to my plate in a napkin. And then when it came time to throw everything away, I think I threw everything away. Moral of that story is never wrap anything up in a napkin. If it's a retainer, a flipper, a denture, Invisalign trays, never wrap them up. And just because I know you want to wrap them up for protection and you don't want to have them just sitting out looking crazy. But when you do that, then you may forget that it's in the napkin and you throw it away. Okay, so once I lost the flipper, I was stressed. I was like, now I'm right back to square one. I'm back upset. I have all these events. I'm looking crazy. The other thing was I was just starting to date my now husband. So we just starting to date. Things going good. And here I am back. Tooth missing, pulled up to the scene with tooth missing. Pulled up to the scene. Like, girl, come on, tooth. Like, this when you want to leave me. When I finally get a man. After 10 years, you just gonna leave me when I finally get a man. Okay, sis, I see how you doing. So me and the tooth fairy, if you ever see her, let her know we got beef. Cause I ain't even get no money for losing that tooth. Okay? In fact, I spent a lot of money because I lost that tooth. Okay? So me and the tooth fairy got beef until further notice. But anyway, lost the tooth, got a flipper, lost the flipper, back to square one, stressed, don't know what to do. What started to happen was, as a result of that space right there, my two front teeth started to shift. Then this tooth right here was like, slide to the left, slide to the left, crisscross, like, teeth work with me now. I clean you, I feed you, I give you nice juices. Like, I don't know. What more do you want from me? Like, my teeth really was just they wasn't trying to work with me, okay? So when this tooth started to shift over, I began to get a gap. I never had a gap in my life. Now, I think gaps are really cute, so no shade to anybody with a gap, okay? Gap gang, I see you. But I never had a gap. So now here we are with two gaps, okay? And just call me the gap band. I really didn't even know what to do. So now we have a gap here. We have the missing tooth section, which is looking like a gap. The tooth is chipped from when my basketball player teammate then bopped me in the head. Like, it's a lot going on. Now, though these things may seem subtle, they may not seem like that big of a deal. To me, coming from a regular smile or a decent smile and just living my life to having that happen, it's like if I bop you in your teeth right now, you chip your tooth, you are going to be freaking out. Especially in the front, you're going to be freaking out because you're going to be like, I look crazy. It may not look that bad if you were born that way or you've had that for 10, 15 years. But if this just happened out of nowhere, it's going to be a dramatic situation. And it was a dramatic situation. So coming full circle to finally getting Invisalign. The reason that I got Invisalign was because when I finally came across the right information and my desired dental plan to fix all these things, I was told that I need to get an implant. An implant is the best way, the most secure way. Though it may be more painful based on what I've researched. And though it may be more expensive, it's going to be the way that is going to make it look more natural, and it's not going to sacrifice other teeth to just get that one space filled. However, in order to get an implant, your girl needed the space to be big enough, because remember, it was a baby space. It was a baby tooth space. It was never an adult space. It was a baby space, and now I need an adult space because the baby space is not an adult space more. So here we are. I have Invisalign. And the amazing thing about this Invisalign, okay, and having a missing tooth while having Invisalign is they are able to fill in. They were able to fill it in. Y'all don't understand. This made me so happy. Like, for a while, I was really researching, and I'm telling you, you have to research. Google, calling, meeting, consulting with different dentists and different professionals, because everybody's going to give you a different answer based on their professional opinion. And if there is any way that you've heard that something is an option, don't stop until you kind of find out more about what it is you want. Because at one point, dentists were telling me, oh no, we can't fill in that spot with the Invisalign. And I was like, that's going to look crazy. Like, no. So I was not happy with that, and that's the reason this took so long. It's really finding the dentist office that understood my concerns and my issues, understood how important it was for me throughout the time it was going to take to do my Invisalign treatment, because they were telling me like 18 months. They were telling me a year and a half. Like, that's a long time for me to just have a big old little space just like, hi, like, no. So it was very important for me to find the people who were going to be capable of making sure it looked, you know, decent while my teeth were transitioning. And luckily I did. The best part about it is not only am I fixing that issue, which is like the main issue, but I'm fixing what my braces fixed, and then me losing my retainer messed up, you know? So I'm really like getting it all together. This Invisalign journey has really, really, really helped me just bring that effortless freedom and joy of me just being even more myself, because I found myself not always feeling comfortable just like talking and smiling and posing for pictures. It was tough going through these pivotal points in my life where I'm not smiling, like celebrating these great accomplishments and I'm not smiling. Like, even when I wanted to get my Invisalign before I got married so that I could smile at my wedding and smile in my wedding pictures, I wasn't able to do it just yet because of the misinformation I was given and because of the confusion in how the process will work. I held off, and though I really, really, really wanted it for my wedding, and I really wanted to be able to smile and all of that in my wedding pictures and feel comfortable and free on my wedding day, I did not want to sacrifice getting what I wanted, which is being able to have that space filled with a little faux tooth situation in my aligner. So I want to hammer into you guys to say, if you want a particular thing with your health, with your look, with something that you are paying your hard-earned money for, make sure you do your research. Make sure you ask questions. Make sure you ask the same questions over and over and over again, because you will get different answers. And don't settle until you get what it is you want. Okay? Because if I would have just took what they told me when I first got into this years ago, I would not be happy with what I got. Do your research, do your homework, ask tons of questions. Do not give up. It's going to be a tough journey. It may be frustrating, upsetting at times that you're not getting what you want immediately. I lost my tooth about 7 years ago, and I'm just now getting back to a better place. I'm just now, you know, getting on that journey to fix everything that needs to be fixed, but I'm doing it the right way. In life, things may not go according to your plan, but the plan that will make things flow better and be even better for you. So I will continue to share my journey, and I'm glad that you guys are going to join me on it. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything you want to know about losing a tooth, anything you want to know about Invisalign, drop it in the comments below because I will be answering your questions. I want to give y'all the real deal about Invisalign. Like, I'm happy I have Invisalign. I'm loving my Invisalign, but there's a lot to it that y'all do not know. But I'm happy that I'm finally on a journey and on the road to getting my smile all the way right. Okay? Because y'all gonna see these teeth. Y'all gonna see this Invisalign. You know how much Invisalign costs? Baby, y'all gonna see it. I'm gonna get my money worth. Okay? So I'm out. See y'all soon. Hey, subscribe to my channel and ring that bell for the notification.